Iyama Yuta versus Shibano Toramaru. This is 67th Oza final. This is a game 4. Shibano leads 2 win, 1 loss. So 1 win to the title for Shibano. Let's see what happened. And game 3 was really amazing. It was a masterpiece for masterpiece for both players. Okay, so the opening's like this. Maybe now what? Move on the right. Maybe attach options. Maybe it's kind of classic to play A. Maybe all style. We don't see a lot anymore, but this is a big move. Maybe B can be a move. I think attach with Q4 is interesting, a probing move. Get information. Are you building the right side or bottom side? Playing move at D is big. And you can also play the Joseki that 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 for black is interesting. There is no bottom side. This reduces bottom side for white and makes left side better for black. I think 1, 2, 3 is a really good option. I think D is for later, because if you play D for black, it's not so great. I think it should be, you know, the 2 triangle stones should be more that way. Should be more, maybe you can put squares. Triangle should be squares, Shimari, to make black D better. So I think D is no question right now. It's for later. So I think it's more this part. Right side is of course super big for black, so maybe A is great. Attach with C is good about informations, and the Josekin bottom left is already great. So what he's doing, yeah, he's doing this one. That's a great one for black. Okay. And after this, I think right side is important for both players. White doesn't really want to improve bottom side, I think. Or at least you need to play for right side first and play more for center. Maybe you can play one move is interesting for white is more playing A. Because if you play A, you can look for center and reduce the left side at the same time. So A is a good move. A is good move. I think attach with B can be an option. This can be an option, and of course moves like C can be interesting. But I think A is slightly more important. What he's playing? Yeah, he's playing attach. So we get the move here, back here and here. Is he pushing here? I think push is not too bad, even if he doesn't. Yeah, he's playing here. Even if black played a move on the right, when you play that over here and blacks play moves here, as you get follow-up attached with O17, and if you look now, when you get this, you get a wall, and it's good for top side. So this follow-up is okay for white, because top side is also interesting. So he can play the turn because of this. If the top side is not interesting, like let's say we change things here. If it's more white and black here, you know. If we are more like this, the top side is not interesting for white. So you're probably less playing here. So this one and extend. And I told you here, get C is interesting, but with exchange here first, it's maybe even better. And look, after this, is it a black L17 here, black A, a big trouble? Not really, because when black played here, it's black slightly over-concentrated. So you're not afraid of this one. Maybe black can look for G17, invade, and fight this. But what will be next move for black now? Do you attach here? Do you attach at O4? So A is out of questions. And earlier I was already saying playing here is for later, and it's still the case now. I think you can improve the left. Two plans can be, you can improve left side, or you can play for bottom side here. So let's see. He's pushing here. Increase the left. Earlier I was saying this is the other options for white. Instead of attach, white can look for this one. So white takes the right, this means black takes the left. That's kind of expected result. Okay, so here you see left side is great, but white also he can capture, and it becomes urgent to do something for bottom side. But even if you play bottom side, there is way to build center for, you know, when you are here. Maybe let's say you played something for ladder breaker, but you see there is something in center. It's probably not the best move, of course, but just it's to show white can give bottom side and get center. So black's done here. This will reduce the center. Okay, and this, of course, you know, black goes in this direction. But consider black as this direction. If you invade with A, where is white running? If you invade with A, white has to run in direction of center. And okay, if you met black in the fight, you are in trouble for white. Okay, this will hurt white. The white, I think, has to be careful with top side. So is it time for attach here? Yes. You see, this is because of the direction of play things. Black is going this direction. If black invade at A, white will run here. So you need to fix. And fix is corner. So you need to go in the corner to fix. And this doesn't need a big reading. Just understand the direction here. And that's important. First time I see the game, probably I watched the game when they playing live, but it was like 3 years ago, so I don't really remember the game. And I'm not even sure I watched the final. So here, this is normal move, okay. White crosscut here, okay, fine. Here there is different options. You can play A, you can play B, and you can play the crosscut. If you play A, if black step back, you play this one, you probably get a base here, fine. But there is chance black play this Satori. In that case, you should go for doing things here. Are you satisfied for white? I think it's fine. Because, okay, black probably gets things. Maybe J16 is not great here. But you break the left side, kind of. So this is not absolutely disaster, but I think it's not what white really wants. And if you play it here, maybe black's playing here, it's good for left side. So I think this one, so there is no Atari here. I think if there is Atari, white will get this and this. So it's really easy for white. So black is doing Atari. White counter Atari. Okay, the game starts to be a bit messy, right? There is Atari here. And connect, and connect. So we finally get this result anyway. And black didn't play here, played this one. So he's not afraid of this because he can still capture. White played here, okay. So this is, if black played here, you cannot play this one. He will play Atari first here, right? And he will connect. I think connect is important. If you just play here and let black cut, it's annoying for white. So he had to connect. And the timing for, let's say black plays somewhere here. White get this is big. And black getting here is big. So black get this one, okay, good. And I think this is good news for black. Why this is good news? It's, you know, he had a strength here. And he wasn't sure he can use the strength. And this way there is fight with J16. So he get chance to fight. he gets chance to fight, but it's also a big damage to territory on the left. Okay, so he gets some more strength. Can white play the top side now? Still not. Okay. Okay. White's pushed here to create weakness. Fine. There is no ladder because it's Satori. Okay. So white just defend, and also you had no time for here because black captures. So white defend. What about I shape? I think there is way for white to manage I shape. The thing is, let's say black tries to play around here to remove some I shape. First, I'm not sure you can really kill white on this, but there is probably a pattern here. If you played here or here, I'm afraid that one is working. Yeah. So if you play there, yeah, it's also troubles here. So let's say here, and is this something? I mean, with a cut, there is also a G on this, I think. And anyway, oh yeah. Let's say you play this one, okay? Black had to defend. So what if you played 8 here? And let's say 9. Is it alive for black? The answer is no. Black is dead in top left. So when there is 8, you need to play. And this is I shape. So it's impossible to kill white, I think. Okay. So black play this one. Okay. You are threatening to capture this. And let's say white extend. There is this case you can play 2 here. And you see, good shape for black. Maybe white can strike here, but there is troubles for this as well. Like, are you alive? So this can be troubles for white. So I think white must be careful. So you see white defend here. And now black's defend here. Okay, white extend. So there is a fight between white and black. And what about this? This is a good fight for white here, because this can be, you know, if he fights properly, with this he can secure territory. He already secure a base for this. And maybe he can fight later on the top. Black's defend here, so maybe no fight on the top. But because black defend here, this means white can fight the stones here. So they are still not safe. And is black going to survive? That's a question. How do we survive? Okay, he played some moves. Okay, white connects here. So this is black played no points move and white secures connection. So not bad for white. So white keep reducing black here. With a cut, black pretends to be alive. No, this exchange is if white, let's say white play moves, tries to kill, black capture cutting stones. So white had to defend them, right? So maybe it's more like a time Suji. And black's playing here. Maybe another time Suji? Not really. Okay, here, what happened? And there is a real reason to play the exchanger here. The thing is, white can play Atari here. Okay? And, you know, plan to connect like this. But black can sacrifice. Because of this Atari, white takes, right? And now you can attach on this. Is it better to play here? Not sure. I think this is okay. I think this is you can capture them. What happened here? Maybe you should play this one. It's probably working to capture anyway, right? Maybe you can try here, but here you are threatening to connect, then if you are back on this, you probably can do something here. I think this should be trouble for white. This is, I think, you kill white, even if there is here. The thing is, you can play 9, and if you take, there is double Atari and capture. So it's just game over for white. And you probably had time to connect here, anyway. And white step back here, you capture. And here, if you connect, you can connect, and just the stones here are going to die, and black will make life. And the thing is, let's say you didn't play the exchanger here, and you play this. When there is a trade, 7 is not forcing white to play 8 anymore. So that's the reason. He played now because if white choose here, and this is what he choose in game, you can get the exchanger here. And this is what happened here in game. And maybe, you know, it's more asking, please play 1, but this time you can play Atari with 2 and play DNA here. And this is black plan to secure life here, because if white block, you capture. If white played here, you played Atari, you are threatening to connect here. And what happened here? Let's say white plays to, you know, connect the stones and survive. When black connects, white is dead here. So you can do that. You are inside the trouble. It's game over. Black win the game after capturing this. So white cannot play there. So that's why white here and takes. But it was planned by black. The exchange black A for white B. After this trade, you can do exchange A for B. So he did the exchange just before it's too late. And now he played an A here. Okay. He played an A here. And this, I think it's capturing. He's not playing here, he's playing connect. Okay. I'm curious here. I think that move was working. Here. There is maybe a white here. This leads to coup, no? I think this leads to a fight. The thing is, if you connect and white cut, maybe you failed to... This is still a move here, right? White forced to play here. When there is Atari, you have no time to connect because black Atari and here, right? Even if you played, let's say you play this one. Let's say you get 10 for 11. Is it making any difference? White can make a shape here. But anyway, at least you make a code to capture big things. So let's look this. This is one eye. And how many eye shape for black here? So you can play there. So just one eye here. Let's say you play this one. Yeah, this is not eye shape for black here. It's not eye shape. So you can't really make two eyes here. This one you need to connect. This one you can cut. Is it working to cut? No, this is a disaster. Because here you need here. Is it a disaster? When you play this one, yeah, that's a disaster. So you should more play it here. And this should be working for white. Even if you play this one, you can take black here. You don't care, you capture. So yeah, it's probably black dead. Okay, so it's not easy to make. So black play this one, now white's tenuki. So what happened here? If I play this one, I think black will survive anyway. And maybe what happened with this one? Or maybe this, you know, this can be a cut. It's better for cut, maybe. Even if you play it here. . I think you can, if there is cut here, you can connect here. And there is way, you know, to secure cut, I think. When you play it here, if there is white here, you can still do this. White 11, you can play 12. So maybe there is way to cut with 2, and also with moves around here, you probably, you know, here, if white had to connect, I think you are making some eye shape. I think you are making some eye shape. And here, let's say white tries to do connection right now when black takes. Yeah, this can be false eye, but there is still way to make eye shape somewhere, or not. I think there is still way to make eye shape. Like, for example, if you play it here right now, is white here okay? There is probably a G of this. If you connect, you can make some eye shape, I think. So that is good chance for black to make 2 eyes. I think white should not play. Why white's playing here? He should keep some Kotorits on bottom side if necessary, because he lose hopes to kill black. But he captures. Remember, he captured 3 stones earlier. It's some profit. It's not nothing. So okay, and now he had to fight the top. Okay, if he don't fight the top, black will get too much. Okay, now he connects. Black get this move, yeah, okay. This is what I was thinking. So there is here, and there is a cut. Push here, black had to connect. So this means white can play it around here. But this is just, you know, you play and you black connect, so not great. And now white has to try to connect, okay? So he's pushing here. Black's playing here because he wants to capture them. Yeah, he cuts, okay? There is a white here, black at 3. Okay, this is white dead or not? White connects here. And I think this is white is dead because there is no other way to make a shape. I didn't really read out. But if it's not black winning this means black is all dead. So black pushing here, yeah, play this one. Yeah, to connect, white here. And you see why white pushed through here. Black had to play so many moves. White extended the top because he's not going to, I think the result, let's say keep playing here. Black connects, he keep playing here. Black played at 3. So you can't really kill that, right? Yeah, kill this. It's when white play, black captures. Maybe one thing you can do for white is this at 3. Is it working for black's 2 Tenuki? You takes, black had to answer. This is why captures first, right? So I think you can get 1 for 2 here. And captures in Sente here. Yeah, because 3 forcing to play 4. And you can get eye shape if necessary for white, but they are more like Kotrits, right? This is now, since white played this one, black connects with E1, it's rescue of this 7 stones, okay? So rescuing 7 stones means rescuing 7 stones. How many? This is 14 points. Okay. 14 points, but it's Gote. Right? 14 points in Gote. But it was 14 in Sente for white. So I think it's anyway white will get this one later because it's Sente. So white play this one. Black's playing here. White play this one, okay. Black had to answer. White takes, black had to answer, okay. We get this. So white just make his 14 points, 14 points cente. And white here had to survive on the top. Is it big enough for white to get lower right? That's big, but maybe not enough. Because black has bottom left. Black captures stones here. Black gets top right, top left. So if black kills the top, it's not enough for white, I think. So white had to secure life. And here, okay, returning to capture 2 stones. So white already make 1 eye. I think we can returning to connect first. So, okay, it's playing here. Yeah. Black's playing here in third. How many eye shape for white here? It's only 1 here, right? So he needs to connect anyway. Or make a second eye shape. White here is returning to cut. Right? So black connects. White here. Okay. White here, black I think needs here. If he wants to break a shape. If black just plays somewhere else or maybe here. White played this one. 3 and 4 and me eye for eye shape. Oh, what if you played here? Here, here. If you play this one, there is a Tori. So it's not eye shape in that case. So 1 is not too bad. This is not too bad as well. So what he's doing is doing here. Okay. White play this one. Okay. This is maybe a time Suji. I don't know. White play there. That's important for life. Okay. And if it's Sende, great. Great. Okay. So white here. So white secures these 2 eyes. So he avoid the trouble of being dead. Will be game over. And now there is things on the right. Yeah, black played there. Has to capture 3 stones here. At least try to capture them. Yeah. White here, black had to connect. He's pushing first, but he had to connect after all. To win the semi. White had no time to actually here. Because after black connects, if you block anyway, black winning here. And if you tried here, black will extend. Okay, you can try to connect. But what happened here? If you played 6 and here, 4 liberties for black, 3 liberties for white, black and even Tenuki here. So just play here maybe. Play something for left side and it's good for black. So blocking, black connects and white can take center. He's playing here. What happened here? Is it dangerous for black in center? Is it really 2 eyes? Because the top left is alive. So yes, here you see, this is black connect the center. White played here, this will give a great endgame. Because the thing is, black had to play move here or here somewhere, and when white's played 1, black has to answer. And this means black can go really far on the left because of this one. So white played here, okay. And now white using this one, okay, connects. Using this one, black had to do something, yes. And now white here. And this is really helping. Prevents black make some endgame on the left. Okay, black had to secure connection. Okay, so white secures knight territory on the left. That's great. Attori here, you see white didn't insert. He played there because black had no time to capture. When white Attori with 2, this is serious trouble. If white kill the center, disaster for black. So black had to connect, white had time to connect, okay. Pushing for white, again, is threatening to cut. I mean, like, if you play there, no, it's not working for, let's say, black jumped. White Attori here, and push. You play 5, and here, there is a cut. Black is dead, and black is dead again. So black had to insert white move. And now white defend, okay. Okay, this again threatening to capture 4 stones as black somewhere else. When you play that array, this is cut and killing everything. So this is black has to give up 4 stones. So that's why black forced to defend. Attori here, black has to capture. And this is the very end here. They will play really small on game after this. Okay, okay. So small moves here. They will count. Okay, they count the game. And the result of this one, it's Shibano Toramaru won again by just half point. So it was very close. But Shibano won the other title. 3 wins, 1 loss.